Okay, this is John is the man. I'm just responding to the amazing atheist. Yeah, so I guess I apologize for the lip redness. Like, it probably looks like I'm wearing lipstick or something, but I was just drinking juice, so no, I don't roll like that. Okay, but yeah, this his video. He was basically talking about. It's called Jesus Miracles Fail, and he was basically the main point of his video was that the miracles that Jesus performed were unimpressive compared if he was really the Son of God, the one who created the universe. And basically crappy miracles. This is the reason why you shouldn't believe in Jesus and all this other BS. And basically, my main point would be that Jesus's life, he wasn't really there to, I mean, when he comes back, he's gonna be there to use the power of God. But when he came the first time, it wasn't really to use the power of God and show people the power of God. No, even though he had the power of God at his disposal, his job was to show people an example of how to live their lives. You know, I mean, I think you just kind of, or this guy, the amazing atheist, he just kind of misunderstands who God is and who we are. See, God is God, and we are all God's children. So, I mean, you have to think of it like a dad, like Kurt Schilling or something, teaching his son how to play ball. Even though he has the ability to, he's not gonna go pitch like 98 mile an hour fastballs at him while he's just learning. He's gonna give him the little underhanded, BS that he can hit. Like Peyton Manning trying to teach his son how to play football. He's not gonna give him the, bullets right to his freaking chest and knock him out. He's not gonna try to level him when he goes in for the tackle. No, he's gonna try to play soft. And yeah, like you gotta have to understand, like Jesus was there to give people an example. So if his miracles were unimpressive to you, and it was just because he was there to give an example. And another thing he says is, he had all this power. Why didn't he heal everybody if he could do it? He was being an a-hole. And I'm like, dog, I he was giving people an example. So people can't be everywhere. He was saying, people can only heal what they come across. Like, I can only heal but so much. I'm only one person. So that's the example that Jesus was going off of. Like, okay, while you're here, you can heal this. While you're here, you can cast out this devil. You know? So I think it was a very awesome example. I mean, you and all other atheists would do really good to try to follow Jesus' example, because he set a really good example with his teachings. And you can try to have all your little qualms about the Bible and all that other stuff, but the teachings of Jesus, I mean, it's just sound. It just is what it is, and they're awesome. And I think if everyone followed the teachings of Jesus, the world would be a lot better place. And yeah. So what else does he say? Uh, oh yeah, he was talking about the people that heal and stuff, and how they don't really heal. I mean, maybe some of them are scam artists, but to say that God's not healing, I mean, I've seen people who are in comas, and basically, like, the priest came there and basically woke the people out, like woke the guy up out of the coma, and he survives like that. I've seen people, where the doctors just said they're not going to get healed of cancer. We prayed for them and they got healed. It's so to say that they're not healing, I guess you probably weren't there to see it, but healing is still going on by laying on of hands through the power of Jesus Christ. It's weird, but yeah, he's saying, yeah, he only had 12 followers, and I'm like, dog, he got the 12 disciples because the crowds were getting too big. Like, it wasn't just that he had 12 followers. He needed the 12 disciples. They were almost like, I mean, I hate to use this word, but it was almost like bodyguards to keep all the people away. Like the woman with the issue of blood, she had to push past all of the disciples just to touch Jesus because he was drawing such big crowds. So yeah, to say that he had 12 followers was kind of, just your lack of knowledge about the Bible. I'll forgive that. You're an atheist. Uh, and another thing, you left out one major miracle. I mean, you mentioned, feeding the multitude. You mentioned the water to wine and all that, but you left out the raising Lazarus from the dead. You left that one out. That's a pretty big one, you know. And that was basically to give the example of these are the things that God is against. God is against death. He is against disease. And he said that, you know, he could heal them, especially if he created the disease. No, God did not create the disease. See, atheists get this so confused. Like, God is not the creator of the disease. He does not want people to have the disease. It is God's will for you to be healed. That's what Jesus was came down for, to give you an example. And when he healed people of sicknesses, because back then people thought that if they were sick, that it was God's will, and Jesus was there to say, no, this is not God's will. That's why I'm going to heal you, you know. And yeah, he left out the raising people from the dead, and because it's not really God's will for anyone to die, really. To tell you the truth, the death is the direct result of sin, and so when he conquered death, it was like there was nothing more. It was just he conquered sickness, he conquered death. It was, I think Jesus led a very awesome life, and yeah, you know, it's just the typical atheist thing. You kind of misrepresent Jesus, but I mean, I guess I can forgive you for this one. I'm John is the man. I'm probably gonna make some more videos. Been going for a while, but I'm back. I'm out to make more videos. Peace.